Hi, my name is Emily Balt, and for this research presentation, I decided to do my project on eating disorders in college students. And the name of this project is called Eating Disorders, the Hidden Killer. So, the problem that I examined is that there are too many untreated eating disorders in college students. And this is a really big problem because a lot of students don't think that this is like a big enough deal and they don't take it seriously, but the mortality rate is really high and students can end up dying from this or being sent to the hospital with sicknesses, and it just needs to stop being overlooked. So my first research question was, how does social media affect students? So I was wondering like if seeing pictures of really skinny people and things on social media would make people feel bad about themselves. And it is found throughout my research that the use of social media can cause students to have lesser confidence, especially seeing people that are so like idealistic on their pages. And students often use social media, like this is the age group that uses it the most. Um, and so they're most affected by this, especially since their brains are still developing. And there's also this thing on social media called Thinspo. So like there would be challenges and stuff for like not eating and things like that, which can make students feel really bad about themselves and go in toxic spirals. My next question was, should there be more treatment? And I have found that treatment should be more readily available to college students because they are a very vulnerable group since they're still developing and they are exposed to lots of things that would make them to gain eating disorders, especially like um, not having a good source of food, like food supply, just living on their own for the first time, not knowing how to take care of themselves, and there's not many options for help right now. Help is really expensive and really time consuming. It does take you away from your entire life. You might have to go to a rehab facility, and lots of students are scared of this. So a quote I chose to include was, the mortality rate for individuals with anorexia nervosa is 9.6%. This is huge because that is such a high amount of people that die from this disease of not eating and starving their bodies, and we don't want these young people to die because of that. So my purpose in this project was to educate and inform my audience of college students about how prevalent eating disorders are in this community and that these disorders are a serious disease because a lot of the times they are blown off as just, oh, not being hungry, not having time, not having the right resources or food for this, or that they don't want to gain the quote unquote freshman 15. But it's a really unhealthy thing and it's really dangerous. So this is a graphic that I chose with some facts and statistics, and as you can see on the bottom right, it says 18% of women have a history of bulimia by their first year of college. So this is before the first year of college, probably around age 18, and it just grows from there on, grows exponentially, and yeah, you can see the percentage of people that have it, which is a super high percent. The importance of this was, first of all, informing college students of where and how to get help, that they should go to their counselors on campus and things like that and ask for help, see if they can get treatment, and also just acknowledging how prevalent the issue is. And I also wanted to inform the community of the danger of this because it isn't taken seriously, and just suggest ideas of how to help this issue, how to help people around you, and how bad it is. So what I found is there is a high percentage of college students affected, and I use quotes for both of these. So college creates the quote unquote perfect storm of biological, social, and cultural factors that contribute to the development of an eating disorder. This is huge because it really does. It is such a dangerous environment to be in when you're on your own at first. And then also it was found that um, media does have a negative effect. Perceived pressure to be thin from the media is theorized to body dissatisfaction, negative effect in eating pathology. Um, so this means that people will want to be skinny if they see skinny people on the media. So in the future, I still have a couple questions like what research needs to be done in the future. So there need to be more specific research about college students. Researchers could go on to campus and survey the students And what can we do to help this problem? We should not speak negatively about our bodies or others, and just be conscious overall of how people are doing. And if we see a friend struggling, we should ask them if they need help as well. And in the future, we could get rid of media pressure and make it more body positive and just have positive views. And then within college, also get treatment for students so that the um, number of cases of anorexia and bulimia will go down.